Hi, my name is Dennis Jin, UR14CS319, and I am here today to explain the fourth experiment of dbms lab. Today we'll be focusing on sets and joins. Our objective here will be to manipulate the schema objects for the given furniture company database using sets and joins. So let's get started. Our first query is to display the product that was ordered and delivered. So here we'll be using the union operator. Um, the union operator is used to combine the result set of two or more select statements. So our syntax would be to select product ID from ordered quantity union select product ID from suppliers. This would indeed display the product that was ordered and delivered. Like I said, the union operator is used to combine the result set of two or more select statements. Notice that each select statement within the union must have the same number of columns. The number of the columns must also have similar data types. The columns in each select statement must be in the same order. Moving on to our second question. Display the details of the product that are yet to be delivered. Here we'll be using the minus operator. The minus query, the syntax would be to select product ID from product minus select product ID from suppliers. The minus query, what it does is um, uh, it subtracts one result set from another result set to evaluate the result set difference. So here the minus query would yield the details of the product that are yet to be delivered. We have two return rows, which product ID of 3000 and 3001. Moving on to our next question. List the name of the customers who has placed an order after 10th October 2014. So the syntax would be select customer, c.customer name from customer c.ord, o where the c.customer ID is equal to o.customer ID, and order date is greater than 10 October 2014. This will yield no data found because there are no customers who have placed an order after 10th October 2014. The condition here can be noted here. This indicates that this tells our SQL server to return all customers who have placed an order after 10th October 2014. And because we have no customers in our database that satisfies this condition, no data found is yielded. Moving on to the fifth question, we are told to display the details of customer who have received their ordered product. Right. So so our syntax would be to select distinct c dot star from customers c dot ord o dot suppliers s dot order quantity oq, where oq dot product id is equal to s dot product id, and order id is equal to oq dot order id, and c dot customer id is equal to o dot customer id. And so what this does is that it displays the details of customer who have received their ordered product. Notice a keyword here, distinct. In SQL, the distinct statement, in a table, a column may contain many duplicate values, and sometimes you only want to list the different or the distinct values. So thus the distinct keyword can be used to return only the distinct different values. So hence the distinct values are returned. About 3 rows, I believe. Yeah, 3 rows are returned that match these given conditions. The sixth question: display the details of the product whose quantity is greater than 10. This is a fairly straightforward query. The syntax would be to select star from ordered quantity where ordered quantity is greater than 5. Yeah, so we have made a slight modification here. Instead of the 5, we've put a 10. Um, yeah, so select star from ordered quantity where ordered quantity is greater than 10. So this would yield anything more, yield a quantity more than 10. And here we can see all the or quantity greater than 10 here. Next question. Display the details of order ID with order date and customer name. This is basically using our inner join. The syntax would be to select star, select order ID, order, date, customer, name from customer, ord where customer ID is equal to ord customer underscore ID. So what the inner join function basically does here is it's a keyword that selects all rows from both tables as long as there is a match between the columns in the table. So basically, out of the if there's a match between both the columns in the table, it'll return all the resultant elements. Here 8 rows are returned that displays the order ID with order date and customer name. Yeah, moving on to our next question. We are told to display the details of all the products that have been ordered and also the details of delivered product. Here we have to use the left outer join. The syntax would be to select star from order quantity, left outer join suppliers on order quantity dot product ID is equal to suppliers dot product underscore ID. So what the left outer join basically does is that it returns all rows from the left table, which is table 1, with the matching rows in the right table, table 2. The resultant is null in the right side when there is no match. If there is no match, it will return that there is null set. But however, in this case, we are given an output which yields the details of the customers, which yields the details of all the products that have been ordered, and also the details of delivered products. Our next question tells us to display the details of all customers as well as the order details. Here we make use of full outer join. So our syntax here would be select star from customer, full outer join ord on customer.customer ID is equal to ord.customer underscore ID. So what the full outer join basically does is that it it returns all rows from the left table, which is table 1, and from the right table, table 2. The full outer join keyword combines the resultant of both the left and the right joins. So here it would, as you can see here, it would display all the details of all customers as well as the order details. Last question. We are told to display the details of the supplier who has supplied office desk. The syntax here is select star from suppliers s.product p, where p.product id is equal to s.product id and product description is equal to office desk. Here we're telling SQL to basically return all rows in which product description is equal to office desk. So as you can see here, 2 rows have been returned which have office desk as their product description, and these 2 are returned. And that's it. That concludes our 4th experiment. Thank you.